So we're going to take another look before we wrap up at two of the things that have been extremely popular in the show. One of them is the 24/7 stretch icon ankle pant. I think over 400 pairs of these pants have been ordered. They are just that. It's the iconic ankle silhouette. I always start this presentation, whether it's Jackie or Isaac or James, whenever we're presenting these, because when you think of iconic women in style who wore that ankle length pant. I remember, what was the Dick Van Dyke show when Mary Tyler Moore was the wife in that show, and the opening of that show, and it was always her, and he's coming in the door and she's wearing that slim ankle pant with just a little ballet flat. It's that silhouette, but it's done in Isaac's best-selling, most popular fabrication. So these pants are now clearance priced at $37.99. That's a huge savings because they're $68 at their regular price. So 40% off or $26 off. And they've been popular this afternoon. So we have the teal. I think that's what we call that color. Yes, teal. And then we have them in black, pitch black. We have them for you in the bright white. And I think, is that all the colors? Yes, I think those are all the colors. We have petite, regular, and tall inseam. And Jackie, it's a favorite for a reason. This fabric is great and the silhouette is great.
Silhouette is amazing, and it's Isaac's legendary fabrication. So the fabrication is cotton, rayon, spandex blend. Cotton for the breathability, rayon for that luster, that almost silky hand feel to it, and spandex for all that shape and movement and recovery. So you can move in these, stretch in these, wear these all day, wear them to travel, wear them to the office. These are sublimely comfortable. We've got the nice comfortable rise, just hits around the belly button. We've got that classic just straight leg designed to be an ankle, and then that very little split just at the ankle. These are just an iconic silhouette. They never date, they never go out of style. When you see pieces like this is what you want to grab for your wardrobe. This is where you want to spend your hard-earned money on the heavy rotation pieces that you reach for and wear again and again and again. Look how Fabergé look on you, Leah, in the white. The fabric doesn't show any lumps and bumps. They are incredibly comfortable. If you haven't tried 24/7 stretch before, those of you who have already have them in the cart and they've already checked out. But for those that haven't tried this before, this is such an opportunity. Try these. When you get these home, you'll figure out your correct size. You'll figure out what size works for you. And then going forward, you'll be able to order with confidence any other of the 24/7 stretch pants because you know the perfect size. These are an amazing piece to get in your wardrobe.
It's a good one. It is. And it's, again, going back to, there are certain silhouettes that are timeless. There are certain silhouettes that, as popular as they were in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s, you're always going to love an ankle pant that just tapers ever so slightly. And then it becomes, so what's the fabrication that makes it right for right now? And in this case, that's a different pant we're looking at right there. I think that's the one we were looking at previously, the denim. But in this case, with the 24/7 stretch pant, it's just a nice, classic, clean style. And in this fabric, as Jackie was sharing, one of the things that Jackie and Isaac and the team often talk about is that you feel as if you're sort of held in. Oh, yeah, we're on the screen is not those are the jeans that we're looking at on the screen for you, everybody. But you feel that you're sort of held in by the pants in the best way. Nothing about it feels like a sausage casing. Nothing about it feels tight or restrictive. Everything about it feels like it just flatters you in the best way. And while there is plenty of stretch, it's stretch that gives you sort of comfortable support, if I can describe it that way. So you've got pockets at the side. You've got a pull-on style, elastic waist in the back with the slight gather, and then you're letting us know which color is your preference. So we have tranquil teal. We have them for you in pitch black, and then we have them for you in bright white. 0 to 32 are the numeric sizes, And we do have petite, regular, and tall inseam. I wear 16 regular, just for frame of reference, and you can order true to your QVC size. All right, we are going to take one last look at the Pima cotton set of 2, because one of the things that you will have enjoyed spending the time with Jackie and me during this show is that all of Isaac's pieces play so nicely